It's game
Music, radio, and
We thank all our Carthage area businesses and employers who support the Tiger broadcast. Sterling Sake,
Sports Network.
it's game time!
Carthage Tiger Basketball on Music, Radio, and Carthage Tiger Sports Network.
We thank all our Carthage area businesses and employers who support.
High atop Boswell Auditorium, it's Carthage against Lebanon.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
It's game time!
Carthage Tiger Basketball on Music, Radio, and Carthage Tiger Sports Network.
We thank all our Carthage area businesses and employers who support the Tiger broadcasts. Sirloin Stockade, Stephen McKay of Shelter Insurance, Vintage Timekeepers, Whistler's Hamburgers and Daylight Donuts, and Adam Bridges of Farm Bureau Insurance, Jeff Hodkin of American Family Insurance, Tony Williams of State Farm Insurance, Kathleen Carter of American Family Insurance, Jerry Poston of State Farm Insurance, Nell Mortuary, Assured Partners Insurance. And we thank Carthage Water and Electric, G3 Family Entertainment, Turf Tamers, Pearson Kelly, Smith CPAs and Advisors, Community National Bank and Trust, Boomer's Barbecue, Fair Acres YMCA, Carthage Dental Associates, Ott's Food Products, and the law firm of Webster and Carlton. We're glad to have Mercy Hospital Carthage, Fast Monkey Auto, Peachtree Dental, Zyder Tax Services, MSSU, Race Brothers Farm and Home Supply, Old Missouri Bank, Matthew Sherrill's Shelter Insurance, Tony Kennard of Wells Fargo Investments, Freeman Health System, and Schrader's Towing and Filling Station. We also thank Reeves Tire and Automotive, Hurricane Car Wash, Carthage Area McDonald's, Specialty Risk Insurance, H.E. Williams, Driver Foods, and Jaspertronics.
And now, the voice of Carthage Tiger Sports, it's Jim Taylor.
6. It's the Lebanon Yellow Jackets hosting the Carthage Tigers tonight from J.E. Boswell Auditorium, the land of the Yellow Jackets. And good evening, everyone. This is Jim Taylor, and Logan Carnes joining us again, and going to hear a lot more from him in the coming weeks. But tonight, two teams under 500, but still got to get ready for next week when the district's hit.
And they sure do. Obviously, this Lebanon team coming off of a 5-game losing streak, they're going to be looking to right the ship a little bit heading into their district tournament. However, for Carthage, their district bracket has come out, and they will be facing off against one of the toughest teams in the state this year. Only one loss, Rockhurst High School, and that's going to be a bit of a mountain to move. So what you want is momentum going into it, and this is a game you need to be able to capitalize off of in the instance that you're going to want any shot to be able to really compete with such a superpower.
And quickly before we go to the break, it's a team that they've had, like you said, a 5-game losing streak. They've also had a 9-game losing streak, so you don't want to let them hang around. Take care of the business.
Absolutely.
We will take our 30-second pause with our Community National Bank tip-off and come back. We'll be talking after the conclusion of the national anthem. You're listening to Tiger Basketball on Music Radio 93.5.
Community National Bank and Trust is a proud sponsor of this Carthage Tiger Basketball opening tip-off. Loyalty, hard work, and dedication are key elements of any successful team. And Community National Bank and Trust appreciates everyone's efforts in making the Carthage Tigers a success this year. As a valued member of the Carthage community, Community National Bank and Trust is there to be a reliable teammate for you and your family. The local bank that's small enough to know you, yet big enough to serve you. Community National Bank and Trust, member FDIC.
As we take a look at Carthage, they will face the number 1 seed, as Logan said, but they broke their losing streak. They had lost 4 in a row until defeating Lighthouse Senior last night by a score of 62-32. And Lebanon, we mentioned, has lost 9 in a row. That was from 12-26 to 1-30 on the calendar. Then they've lost their last 5. They lost their most recent one to Kickapoo, 71-42, and then lost by 3 to Waynesville. And then ran the gauntlet between Nixa and Ozark, lost those 2, and then they lost to Central by 6. So they are definitely in need of a little boost.
A team that hasn't won since the 5th of February. At this point in the season, you obviously want to be trying to pick up at least a solid number of games to try to tail yourself up into maybe a little bit of an easier matchup maybe heading into your district bracket. However, they haven't been able to set themselves up for success very much, sitting at about 25% win percentage on the year. Not very many seniors on this squad, though, so there's something to look forward to for them next year. Only 3 guys will be graduating, and those 3 guys will be ones that Carthage will need to take a look at tonight. A little bit of a size difference in our lineups heading into our matchup. Carthage plays undersized. Landon Ray, the biggest player on this Carthage lineup, obviously 6'3". Multiple players standing over 6'4", 3 to be exact. Carthage is going to have to try to find some way to counter throughout the course of this game. They play a little bit bigger maybe than they are on the stat sheet. However, it's going to be a bit of a challenge, obviously, whenever you're losing a little bit of that length, just trying to play a little bit of that bulldog play, as I like to call it, play stout.
We're sitting under the video screen. I'm waiting for them to post the starters because it's so dark on my desk I can't see to write. So we're going to just look at the pictures and do the corresponding numbers. We have Mason Huber. And we have 34 Bing. Harrison Howe. And we have Antoine Givens. All the modern technology and Logan's fingers is telling me who was entering the ball game. I can see that far. Carthage in the road white, and looks like the usual 5 for them, which consists of Henry Latham, Zane Browning, Cooper Jackson, Landon Ray, and Jonah Barrett. Carthage got off to a great start Friday night, 8-0, then scored only 19 points the rest of the game.
They did. They were given a lot of trouble by that Republic team. Hopefully they can get hot and stay hot in this one.
And they go from left to right, and Henry Latham has it over to the wing. That's Barrett. Started to move now back to the right corner. Down inside to Cooper Jackson, fumbles the pass. They try to get it back out. Lebanon saves it from going out of bounds, but Henry Latham will get it. And Latham will go in the lane to Ray. 1 dribble, 2, now tries to go up. He's fouled. And it's nice to be on the same side as the scorer's bench, so we can kind of tell who the foul is on.
And you saw on that play, Landon Ray started off standing in the corner, which is not necessarily the spot that you want a guy of his play style to start out on. It's nice that they like to see him get that inside look pretty quickly afterwards. Put Jackson back in the spot, sitting there in the corner, and let Ray go in and do the work on the inside.
Ray got the first one, and he gets the second one, so 2-0 Carthage. And Lebanon, their first trip. Mason Huber. He will go off to the wing. Now back over to King. Shovels it back over to Howe. And now to Huber again. He's between the circles. You can't really call it a circle there in Lebanon. It's one big bug. So I guess around between the top of the key and the nose. Down through the lane they go. Pass interrupted momentarily, but Lebanon gets it back. 3-point try is off the back. No good from King. And the ball stays with Lebanon. There goes Givens. Now he flips it back over to the baseline on the right side. Now back out to the wing again. King, and good that time.
That was a nice way to get that look there. You see the ball movement trending very much through the hands of Mason Huber. The senior is leading the team in assists with 4.7 a game.
Here's Jackson fumbling it. Give to Latham. Now back to the wing. Barrett. Right wing 3 is short. And chased down by Brownie. He saves it to a Lebanon player. That's King. And he'll give it off to Huber. Now a diagonal pass to Howe. He drives, puts it up. Over the net it goes, and right into the hands of Browning. Missed it all.
Wanted that one right to left. Landon Ray standing in the paint. He's the one guy you really have that's a strong contester down low, besides maybe Silas Browning, but
here's
he's
an
the size
alley-oop,
guy.
and down we go to Landon Ray, and it's 4-3. They've had very few opportunities to do that, but I think they're about 500 on it. So here is Thornhill. He drives, and he puts Lebanon back up.
Tempo is being pushed right now. Watch for the scoring to start swelling.
Here's Barrett in the backcourt. Pressure applied. Bounce pass to Latham. Now to the wing. Here's Browning driving. Pass over to the left corner. Out to Barrett. A long three on the wing. It's short again, but there's Jackson. Banker is good. So Carthage, they volley ahead. It's 6-5. Here is Huber. He trades. He's on the right wing, starts to drive, goes off the glass, and got it to go. It's a little tennis match right now between the two teams. Each team's had the lead 3 times. Here is Barrett. Down to Ray. He thought about a 3. Now drives toward the end line. Ball poked at. He got it back. Now to Latham out high. To the wing, Ray on the right side. He dribbles. Now back to Latham. Over to the right side again. Back up top, Latham. To the corner, Jackson fakes a 3 and goes back out high to Latham. They'll try to go again from there. Drives toward the arc, and the ball is stolen away. Coming back, Thornhill. Layup is good. 9-6 Lebanon with 4.5 to go in the opening quarter. Here comes Ray coming down, puts it up, and it won't go. Ball is kicked over to the corner, and it's taken back. Here comes Lebanon with Howe. Now Huber, he'll stop for a 3 and miss. Goes off to Jackson on the rebound, and here comes Ray back for Carthage. 4:10 to go in the first quarter, 9-6 Lebanon. To the left corner, that's Jackson. Now back across. Over to Browning. Browning on the left corner, over to Latham. Bounce pass, Barrett tries another 3. That one swishes. And we have our first tie.
And we saw that a lot in the last game. They really wanted to get Barrett going throughout the course of the game. Had a bit of a rough shooting night last Friday. Hopefully he can recover a little bit here in what could be an important game for Carthage, gaining momentum.
Here's Harrison Howe to Huber. Huber drives middle of the lane, cut off just to the left, goes up anyway. The ball won't go down, but a foul. Be on Latham. So number 1 at 3:34 to go in the opening quarter, and a chance to Lebanon to get their 4th lead. And there it is.
We've seen a pretty clean game of basketball played so far. Only 2 fouls on the quarter over halfway through. You like to see the refs letting them play a little bit, but also both teams managing to keep the ball in pretty open space as well. It's not necessarily giving a whole lot of opportunity for fouling on those kind of drives like we saw there from Huber. A nice move leads to a couple shots.
And he gets 2 of 2. 11-9 Lebanon. Backcourt. Now the front court. Browning hands it back to Barrett. Now off 2. Hey, Latham quickly around to the left corner. Browning again. Now back over to Barrett. Cross to Latham. Latham comes driving through and puts it back. Now bounce pass in the lane. Ray out of the paint. Back to Barrett. Left wing 3 on target.
And he can get hot whenever he wants to. Barrett has the three-point shooting prowess to help give the scoring explosion that Carthage needs to help keep building back this game.
Mason Huber off to Givens. Drives to the baseline right, got away with the travel, and they work it back to the left wing. Backing up 3 try is no good, Thornhill. And it's off to Henry Latham. 12-11, 2:36 to go. Carthage up on the top side of the scoreboard. Here is Ray spinning through, double team, still trying to put it up. He does and gets fouls. I say fouls because it could go to either one. I believe it goes to Antoine Givens. So Ray 2 of 2 moments ago. And it is good.
He's very distinct in the paint. He's very nice at figuring out whenever the shot might not be there, but the contact is. Ensure that you get at least an opportunity on each trip whenever you go down low.
And he misses the next one, so it's 13-11. Be Mason Huber to bring it in. Jack Goforth just came in for Lebanon. Evan King gives it off to Thornhill. Back to the right of the free throw line. It's Huber now on the wing, now works back toward the free throw area. Bounce pass inside to King. Double team, now back out to Huber. He's triple teamed. Now off to the left corner they go. Thornhill fakes and gives back to Huber. And Huber tries to spin through the lane, does, gets it off to the wing. Here's a drive to the right side, shot, overshot, tip try, no good. And finally a third try is good. Gottman put it in, and it's 13-13. Second tie here in the first quarter with 1.5 to go. And the pass knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with Carthage. We're at the residence of Herman Munster, 13-13. Mockingbird Lane. Here's Latham. Now off to Carthage's 13. The left corner, a long arching shot is in and out. That's from Barrett. And here comes Lebanon back. Mason Huber gives it off to King. Cross to Huber again on the left side. Down in the lane, spinning one-hander is no good from King. Goes to Jackson, off to Latham. And Latham to Barrett. Flips it back to Ray. He fakes the shot. Back to Barrett. Fakes another shot. Round to Latham. He goes in from just inside the free throw line, off target. 49 seconds remaining. Here comes Huber. And he stop and try one. It's short. A little hooking going on underneath. The ball batted around a couple of times. Finally, Carthage comes out with it with 35 seconds. Latham off to the wing. That is Carlton, and his three goes short. Fighting for the rebound, Jackson tries to get position, gives to the corner. There's Barrett again, and that one's in and out. Down to 20 seconds. Ball is floating around, and they say it's off of Jackson. Looked like that went off of King.
Yeah, that was a really close one down there, but we are seeing Jackson in the style of play that he has, that kind of gritty 3-and-D basketball player that you want on your court at all times. Basically just provides a bit more of an offensive upside and a little bit less size than a Zane Browning might, and gives you a threat not only inside the paint like that, but outside shooting as well, which Browning now back in the game. I think that there's just so many strengths in this Carthage team that I think just goes maybe a little bit under-mentioned, especially between those two guys who might not see the ball in their hands as much on offense, but has so much impact off the ball.
Left corner three is no good. 8 seconds, time for Carthage to get it down and get the lead. Here's Latham at three. Off to the side, Ray comes outside the arc left. It's not going to go. Came close. And nothing decided after one. 13-13 after one here in Lebanon. Back here in 1 minute. Tiger Basketball Music Radio 93.5.
Fair Acres family-wide cheers on the Carthage Tigers. The coaches, players, and their families all deserve a hearty congratulations and a sincere thank you for their sacrifice and hard work. As Fair Acres Family-Wide works to build strong kids, strong families, and strong communities, they know that good sportsmanship goes a long way in developing one's character. Fair Acres Family-Wide is proud to be part of Carthage and a proud sponsor of Carthage Tiger Broadcasts. Go Tigers!
Looking for a high-quality late-model car, truck, or SUV? At Premier Auto Sales and Service, we've got you covered. Family-owned and operated for 26 years, we're proud to support our Carthage Tigers. Located at 730 West Fairview in Carthage, we offer late-model, like-new used cars you can trust. Whether you're looking for your next vehicle or need top-notch service, visit us today. Don't forget to check out our Facebook page for the latest deals. Premier Auto Sales and Service, where quality meets hometown pride. Go Big Blue!
Fast start, kind of stagnated there toward the end.
It sure did. We saw Barrett hit a couple threes there, definitely accelerated the scoring, but both teams also opted to slow down the tempo a little bit, a couple stoppages, and things kind of settled back in, but we might see things pick back up on a moment's notice.
Here's Gibbons down underneath King, and they're going to wave off the shot. I say that it was before the shot on the foul. So we have Huber and Howe, King, along with Givens. I'm missing somebody. Oh, there he is. Here we go down into the left side of the lane. Now ball loose through the lane, picked back up. Givens won't go, foul. Carthage has Barrett and Jackson, along with Latham, Browning, and Ray.
A lot of starter minutes for Carthage in this one, very clearly trying to ensure some dominance here early on. However, this Lebanon team is sticking around, one that has struggled against multiple opponents in the past several games. However, Carthage still putting up a solid fight offensively. They just got to be a little bit more disciplined, specifically when it comes to maybe the rebounding on the offensive end of the floor.
Givens missed the first one, got the second one, so Lebanon leads for the fifth time. So it's 14-13. Here's Latham trying to get across, dumps it to the near side, Barrett. Now back to Browning. Browning back to the wing, Barrett. Barrett inside to Ray, fumbles it, kicks it to the left side to Jackson. Back over Barrett, right wing three is good. So it seesaws back to Carthage. Each team's led 5 times. 4 changes in this half on the lead. Givens out high, now off to Huber on the wing. To Thornhill. Pass not open left, goes right. Huber's going to try a 3, and he got it.
Both teams looking for the deep ball right now, 17-16 to score. This is one of the higher scoring games Carthage can really come up with against what is a rather competitive opponent for him.
Down inside is Ray, spins, open middle of the lane, then stuffed at the last moment. Nice play by Givens. Ball poked at half court, and it goes off of Carthage. I thought for sure he had that one.
Yeah, he went up hard and strong, but Givens standing right about 6'2", but is so athletic, got it high enough in the air that he was able to just counter that shot so perfectly with the right jump.
So Lebanon up 1, 6.5 to go first half. 17-16, and they are in the front court. It's Huber. Off to Thornhill on the right wing. Now King, right back Huber on the left. Again, Thornhill. Gets the screen, throws it over to the near side. That's Howe. Howe driving right side of the lane, goes up, got it. He had a lot of traffic to go through. Go ahead.
And that's kind of the effect that we see whenever we have a 6'5" Evan King and a 6'4" Harrison Howe on the court. That's the kind of play that Lebanon wants to have.
Cooper Jackson comes down and matches, and it's now 19-19. Third tie. Huber, hounded by Latham, almost got it stolen. Here's Givens. Givens now back up to Thornhill. Asks for some help, gets a screen from King. Now going back through the triple team, lost it to Browning. No, it was Barrett. Browning was a contributor though. Aided and abetted. Here is the right corner pass, now down inside to Ray. Back to Barrett, around to the wing Latham. In turn, Browning out to Barrett, tries another 3. He's on target. Well, a contrast from the other night. And Carthage gets a 3-point advantage on that bucket. 5:05 left to go, 22-19. Carthage back here in 1 minute. Tiger Basketball, Music Radio 93.5.
Zyder Tax Service loves cheering on our Carthage Tigers. Mike and all the staff know our student athletes have worked hard this year, and they give a big hand to everyone who has helped and encouraged the Tigers to have a successful season. Zyder Tax Services, serving Carthage and the surrounding area with tax planning and preparation for individuals and businesses, is proud to be one of the locally owned businesses that support your Carthage Tigers broadcasts. Join Mike Zyder, CPA, and the rest of Zyder Tax Services as they cheer on our Tigers. Go Tigers!
Assured
Carthage McDonald's, a proud supporter of the Tigers. They recognize the importance of teamwork. The R9 sports program is something to be proud of. The coaches, players, and each family member make a lot of sacrifices to create a winning team. The many practices, court and field preparation, the disappointments, and the great moments are all part of learning to win at life itself. Your Carthage McDonald's, locally owned and operated by the Marshall Rice family. Go Big Blue.
Hold on here as we come back. One official said it was off of Lebanon. The other said it's off of Carthage. They're talking it over, and looks like Carthage is going to get it. Pescar comes in after the break. Latham, Jackson, Barrett, and Ray. Leading by 3, and that's been the largest lead, believe it or not. Both teams have had it. Here's Pescar faking, now back inside to Ray. Through the lane, Jackson, and he rolls it in. Well, everybody collapsed on Ray there, and Jackson snuck in from behind. Here is King. Off to Huber, goes through his hands, but got it back. Off to King on the right side. Now out to the wing, King to Givens. Givens, 360s, goes through the lane. Big collision. It's going to go on the floor on Carthage. Yeah, on Cade Pescar.
Curious to see who that foul was on. There was 3 Tigers in the area. They had Pescar there on a hold. Was curious to see if they would get Ray on a block.
I was kind of expecting a whistle for a charge, though, but here's a pass deflected, and Pescar had it go through his hands. Now they're going to tie up the ball. I can't see the floor direction from up here. It'll go to Carthage. Here's Pescar. He'll bring it across near side, stop in front of the table. Now to Ray, wide open underneath. Jackson lets the defender go by, and he short-armed it. Got it back, trying to hustle for it, and Givens wrestles it away. Ouch.
That was a tough play there by Givens. He's had several of those already.
Here's another whistle against Carthage. This will be another inbound. Henry Latham gets his second.
And right now, 4 fouls on Carthage. None for Lebanon so far on the quarter. Carthage may be playing just a little bit too physical at the moment. Continue doing what's right. You don't want to see foul trouble become an indicator at any point in this matchup.
24-19 Carthage with 3:50 to go in the half. Here's King trying to muscle in, goes around Ray, puts it up short. I think Ray may have got a piece of it. Carlton got the deflection, and back to Ray, now to Pescar. He'll move a couple of dribbles, now back into the lane to Ray, and goes up, ball partially blocked King, but Ray got it back, muscles his way, puts it up, overshot it, and a whistle. He'll at least go to the line.
It was nice of Ray there to recover. Obviously, it's a little bit demoralizing whenever you have a shot go down in that manner, one-on-one down low. But to be able to recover is exactly what's made Landon Ray so great in a lot of instances this year. He takes a lot of shots and has a lot of takes down low, has the ball in his hands quite a bit. But you have to be able to at least somewhat gather yourself back up, and in that instance got it back.
And the concentration on those feet, because I would have walked. Because he had to let that guy go around at least twice before he put up the shot he did. Free throw, 1 of 2, makes it 25-19. 3:23 left to go here in the first half. Here's a lob pass in the lane, almost picked off. Then we have a whistle on Pescar. He holds his hands out like, I went for the ball. And he did, but they say too much body. Now my question is, how is this a shooting foul? It didn't look like
it's foul number 5.
Okay.
So I know it's a little bit crazy, but we're
trying to get used to that rule. It's only, I believe, the second year. I'm probably wrong about that.
I think you're right.
King puts it in.
And on that play, they got the mismatch they wanted. Ray rotated out, and immediately it was taken advantage of on the outside by Howe to kick it inside. Ended up being kind of a muscle between by Pescar and Jackson down low with King, who's 6'5". You want Browning or you want Ray down low guarding somebody of that stature. It just ended up in the exact position Lebanon wanted.
King got 2 of 2, 25-21 Carthage, 3:13 first half. And pressure applied. Here's Carlton trying to break it. Now gets it off to Mack. Now to Ray. On the left corner, Barrett on a 3! And he has all his points from 3, 15. Pass underneath, that's good to Goforth, and he gets his first bucket.
And both teams trading blows, but Barrett has been coming back from what has been a couple shaky performances here later in the season. Let's see if he gets another here.
On the left corner, and another timeout. 6 threes in this one. He's making up for Friday right now. After that, it's an 8-point advantage and the largest lead of the night. We'll take another 1-minute pause. 31-23 Carthage. Tiger Basketball, Music Radio 93.5.
Assured Partners of Missouri, formerly Beimdeck Insurance, a proud supporter of the Carthage Tigers. Smart coaches build great team members, a solid game plan, and only have the best equipment for their players. Assured Partners of Missouri applies this same philosophy when putting together an insurance program to insure your Carthage Tiger family or business. When scouting for insurance, pick the right agent for your team. Give Assured Partners of Missouri a call at 417-358-4007. Go Big Blue.
Ott Food Products is excited and proud to support this Carthage Tiger broadcast and all our student athletes. Ott's mission, and more importantly, their passion, is to produce the highest quality dressings and sauces. They stand behind their products and commit themselves to serving their customers with the highest standard of customer service. So from their family to yours, be happy, create memories, and enjoy Ott's at your next family for game day game gathering. Go Tigers! Go Big Blue.
Ott's what you oughta, always have a lot of Ott's. You glad you thought of Ott's.
Come back, Cooper Jackson committed a foul. 1 free throw down by Harrison Howe. Second one also down. 31-25 Carthage with 2:25 to go in the half. Ray quickly over to Barrett. Can he do it again? Nope. That's going to be bounded right back to him though on the wing. Down to Carlton. Back to Barrett. Down low to Ray. Tries to get in the lane. Double team, kicks it to Mack. Now back around Barrett. Fakes it. Goes inside to Ray. Trying to draw the charge. 3 people fly by, and Barrett, actually, it was Ray, calmly put it in.
That was just so sophisticated a movement down there. Waited for somebody to try to collapse on him, and somebody did. Didn't get the foul, but just had the easy shot sitting for him. 2 points easy for Carthage.
Here's a near travel there. Here is Givens on the left corner. Down inside King. He's double teamed. He goes up for the layup and hits. 7 for him. 33-27 Carthage. Mack and Carlton trying to get it across the timeline. Now they get it to Mack. Ahead to Ray, and a reach around foul there.
Tried to use the extra length there to his advantage. Ended up being more of a bane than a boon, as we call it.
Evan King is second personal. Mason Huber back in. Gavin Gottman is also there for Lebanon. Mid-air catch by Ray. Now back down to Jackson. He overshot it from the right side. He's missed 2-point blankers. Here comes Huber back for Lebanon. Back to the left corner, 3 try. Crawls off. Tip try, no good, but they're going to get Jackson coming in from behind. Well, that's the case if you could just stop yourself instantly, because that shot was not going to go in.
And it was a great closeout on the double here on the near side to us. Jackson obviously didn't want to give up anything there, but just way too much contact underneath the basket. That one 100% was earned.
Free throw good by Gavin Gottman. Next one, trying to knock it to 4, and they do. 33-29, 1:15, second quarter. Carlton to Mack. He comes across now to Ray, right back to the left corner. It's Jackson for 3, and it's no good, a little bit long. And taken over on the opposite side by Howe. Now to Huber with under a minute. And a right corner 3 is short. 2 Tigers collide, but Jackson comes out with it, then nearly throws it away. Mack will pick it up. He'll come across with 48 seconds. Now he's got to run to the lane, puts it up wild, no good, but there's Ray. Can he do something with it? He is, they call a jump ball. Put a big question mark on that one.
Yeah, that looked like a pretty hard tie-in from 2 different Yellow Jackets there, and Givens ends up forcing it. It was technically by the end of it in both of their possessions, but it looked very physical prior.
Lead was 8 moments ago, but the last 4 went to Lebanon. 33-29 Carthage. Here's Huber. He'll come in the lane to the right side, bounce pass underneath King, lets Ray go by, and he banks it in easily. So now it's a 2-point game. See if Carthage will hold for one. Lob pass dangerously to Barrett. Now across to Mack. And to the left corner. Now back to the wing. Back on the left side to Cohen Oaks. Back out to Barrett. 9 seconds to go, right corner. Driving. Now back to the corner again. Here's Mack. Need to get the shot off. 3 seconds to go. Ray from the free throw line. Hits it. So the lead to 4 at the half. After one, 35 for Carthage, 31 for Lebanon. Back here in 3 minutes. This is Tiger Basketball, Music Radio 93.5.
If your lawn is completely wild, it's time to bring in Turf Tamers and create a green turf that's calm and lovely. Turf Tamers will rid your lawn of the unwanted weeds and unsightly, funky grasses that have made your lawn a wild kingdom. Give them a call at 417-434-0810. When they arrive, you just leave it to them to tame that turf and have your neighbors admiring it. Turf Tamers, the name says it all. Turf Tamers, 417-434-0810. Local dentists Mark Westhoff and Carthage alumnus Katrina Wickland of Carthage Dental Associates cheer on our Carthage Tigers. They know that setting goals and working hard toward them are keys to every successful life, and they wish the Carthage student body and athletes the best of luck in the game and in the classroom. Carthage Dental Associates have been providing preventive and restorative general dentistry for you and your families for the last 20 plus years, and they're proud to be a part of the community and are grateful to be part of this Carthage Tiger broadcast. Go Tigers! Go Big Blue!
Schrader's Towing and Eddie Schrader's service station in Carthage are all in for the Carthage Tigers. Located on Garrison Street in Carthage, Eddie Schrader's service station is the area's only full-service gas station. Schrader's Towing offers safe, dependable towing 24/7. These successful Eddie Schrader companies match the Tigers' hustle and heart every day, and they're proud to be the exclusive towing company and gas station sponsors of these Tiger broadcasts. Join Carthage alumni Eddie Schrader and let's cheer on our Tigers. Go Big Blue!
Just like a great coach, State Farm agent Jerry Poston at 1601 South Garrison in Carthage can help you develop a game plan for your insurance needs. Whether it's car, home, life, health, or business insurance, Agent Jerry Poston can dig into the playbook and help you find the affordable coverage you need. When your life and goals change, Agent Jerry Poston will be there to help you adjust your insurance game plan with a free family insurance checkup. So, for all of your insurance needs, call on a winner. State Farm agent Jerry Poston at 1601 South Garrison or call 417-358-5052.
Tony Kennard with Wells Fargo Advisors cheers on our Carthage Tigers. Financial advisor Tony Kennard knows that any successful team plans for the future, works hard, and sets goals. Tony wants the best for Carthage's student body, who will be our community leaders in coming years. Tony Kennard with Wells Fargo Advisors is proud to be a part of this Carthage Tiger broadcast. Go Tigers! Wells Fargo Advisors is a trade name used by Wells Fargo Clearing Services, LLC, member SIPC, a registered broker-dealer and non-bank affiliate of Wells Fargo & Company.
Everyone at Carthage Water and Electric Plant wishes the Carthage Tigers a great season, not only in sports but in scholastics as well. As your public power utility, we know the value of teamwork will pay dividends as our youth enter the workforce and their professional careers. Let's stay community-powered and cheer on our home team to win. Carthage Water and Electric Plant encourages you to get out and support our Carthage Tigers.
Lebanon, special guest Brian Wilson of the Beach Boys. As we come back from the break, Barbara Ann. He's just Logan's just nodding his head because he's never heard the song, I guess.
I sang this song in high school.
Okay.
I was a choir member back in Carl Junction High School.
Yeah. Well, who are the Tigers? They're up by 4 right now.
Yeah, and it's been a very interesting half of basketball. We've seen a lot of variation between the two teams in terms of kind of how they were trying to stretch the lineups. One of the constants for Lebanon has been the 6'5" man in the middle. That would be Evan King. He's been a big impact player for them, and Carthage has spent essentially the entire half, trying to counter him down low, and it's left a lot of opportunities on the outside for Lebanon to be able to kind of take back over in the scoring column a little bit, keep this game close. But the moment that King came off the floor, things started to fall a little bit apart for Lebanon, and the moment he came back on the floor, they got it back, like you said earlier, from 8 back down to 4 to get us to where we are now. I think Carthage is going to have to try to find a way to maybe keep the attention on him, but continue to have some of that discipline on the perimeter.
And unfortunately, as usual, it's usually 2 or 3 guys score for Carthage. And tonight, it's been Barrett, 18 of the 35, followed by Ray with 10, and Cooper Jackson with 7.
Right, most of Ray's points coming at the free throw line as well, trying to draw contact down low. Hasn't been able to necessarily find the looks that he would like. Lebanon doing a good job of kind of containing it in that aspect. However, Ray, a lot of his role tonight has really been coming on the defensive end of the floor, trying to kind of suppress the scoring spark of King and some of their bigger scoring option. Harrison Howe, one of the leading scorers on this Yellow Jackets team. So we'll see if maybe his priorities are in the same kind of spot here going forward, to see if maybe Carthage can either run away with it or send the Yellow Jackets to a screeching halt.
Hopefully that's the case. They had that 8-point lead. I thought maybe they were getting ready to take off. We are at the half, and we'll take off for 3 minutes. 35-31, Carthage over Lebanon. Back in 3, Tiger Basketball Music Radio 93.5.
Is your office ready to be a workplace of the future? Does that mean whizzing around on hoverboards and robots answering phones? Maybe, but we'd suggest trying more useful technology first. Pearson Kelly can set you up with tech that lets your whole team work from anywhere, collaborate on devices, and always have the information they need to do their job. Keeping up with technology can be stressful. We're here to simplify it for you, whether your office has an internal IT team or not. We have options to fit your needs. Find us at pearsonkelly.com and let us make technology simple for you.
Hi, Drew and Jonathan Scott here. American Family Insurance agents can help protect your future dreams, like turning your home into an oasis. Save up to 23% by bundling home and auto. Life's better when you're under American Family's roof. Insure carefully, dream fearlessly.
Visit amfam.com to learn how discounts may apply to you. Products not available in every state. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI and its operating companies. 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Contact Kathleen Carter Agency, LLC at 1921 South Garrison or call 417-358-9715 today.
When you own something, you take care of it. You value it. That's exactly what we do here at Schreiber. As employee owners, we make decisions that will help us continue to be successful for years to come. Carthage is home to 2 manufacturing facilities and 3 distribution centers. For decades, Schreiber Foods has been a proud part of the Carthage community and part of your families. We're committed to providing quality products and supporting our local community every step of the way. We want to wish all Carthage Tigers student athletes the best of luck. Play hard, stay strong, and go Big Blue. Schreiber Foods, proudly Carthage.
Just as an athletic team relies on teamwork to reach its goals, a business depends on its staff to complement each other's strengths and function as a team to achieve its goals. The certified public accounting firm of Schmidt Associates wants to be a member of your team and help you reach your financial goals. Their small business accounting, payroll, and advisory services could help ensure your financial success. Call Schmidt Associates at 358-6090. Schmidt Associates, more than checks and balances.
Fast Monkey Auto is cheering on our Carthage Tigers. I'm Carthage graduate Jason Cornett, owner of Fast Monkey Auto. Need reliable auto service that keeps you on the road? Then look no farther than Fast Monkey Auto in Carthage. Whether it's oil changes, brakes, state inspections, or suspension work, we've got you covered. At Fast Monkey Auto, we pride ourselves on fast, friendly service, keeping you informed every step of the way. Visit us today at 2302 Fairlawn Avenue. At Fast Monkey Auto, we've got your back. 417-358-0756 or fastmonkeyauto.com. Go Tigers!
We are Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance, and we're here for all of life's wins. Like when you get a new car, or new boat, or new driver, or when your son moves out, but your mom moves in, or you find out you're expecting again, or when one rental property turns into 2, then 20, or you realize they're all in Tornado Alley. Life is full of life events. Make sure you have the right policy for each of life's wins.
I'm Adam Bridges, your Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance agent, and we've got you covered through all of life's wins. Go Tigers!
Barrett 18, all threes. Mason Huber for Lebanon 7. Harrison Howe 4, the same for Gavin Gottman. Antoine Givens has 1. Jag Goforth has 2, 4 for Noah Thornhill, and Evan King leads with 9 for Lebanon. 35-31, back here in 2 minutes. This is Tiger Basketball Music Radio 93.5.
G3 Family Entertainment has cheered on the Carthage Tiger student athletes this season. Grab your family and friends and come experience the fun. G3 Family Entertainment features a 24-lane bowling alley, an exciting indoor playground for kids 2 to 12, a ninja tag arena, miniature golf, and a restaurant. Located behind Lowe's right here in Carthage. For more information, please follow G3 Family Entertainment on Facebook. G3 Family Entertainment is a proud supporter of our Carthage Tiger student athletes, and they can't wait for the fun to start.
Drew Evans Investment Companies of Whistler's Hamburgers and Daylight Donut cheer on our Tigers. They're proud to be part of this Carthage Tigers broadcast. Hard work, diligence, and persistence give big rewards in life. So make it count, Tigers. The owners and employees at Whistler's and Daylight Donut want only the best for our Tigers and the entire student body. Whistler's Hamburgers and Daylight Donut. Dine in or carry out at all locations in Carthage. Go Tigers. Go Big Blue. Sponsored by Drew Evans Investments.
Tired of your bank dropping the ball? Whether it's clunky apps, high fees, or you feel like just a number, you'll find the service and convenience you need at OMB. From user-friendly digital banking to personalized service, we're here to make managing your money the experience you've always wanted. Visit us online at ombbank.com or in person to learn more. OMB, community banking made better. Member FDIC.
Did you get us switched over to shelter insurance?
Actually, I found a deal online.
You did? Does your deal come with award-winning customer service?
Oh, I'm not sure.
Does the deal include a local agent?
Doesn't actually say.
Can we create a customized plan that fits our needs? Let's just call the local shelter agent.
For insurance that fits just right, find a shelter agent near you.
Call Carthage alumnus Matthew Sherrill at 417-624-2220. Go Big Blue.
As the half started, Lebanon an offensive foul at their end, so the Tigers going right to left. Latham, Jackson, Ray through his hands. It's also Barrett and Browning out there for Carthage. Huber, who does most of the ball handling, he has it. And it's off to Thornhill. Have King. Now back to Gottman, and also Givens out there. Mess up in the lane. It's going to stay with Lebanon on a tie-up. Carthage is led by 8 on 2 occasions. Right now the lead is 6. Here's a 3 try. It's in and out. And a rebound. And they're going to call a foul, I believe, on Cooper Jackson. It looked like Givens, he actually fell of his own accord.
The surrounding there went pretty straight down, but now third foul collected now by Jackson. Not exactly what you want to see if you're Carthage. Oh.
An inbound and hoop, but they blew the whistle.
He's trying to sub in Cade Pescar there, and then they blew the whistle, still not letting Pescar come in. So stoppage for nothing.
Yeah. Lebanon getting close to 5. They get it out. It's Harrison Howe now back to Huber. He'll drive, carried the ball. Nothing called. Now back over to Gottman. Over to the right wing, Thornhill. Inside Givens trying to go with the left hand, and it goes down. That's his first field goal. 37-33 Carthage. Here's Barrett now to the right corner. Back to Barrett. Latham. Over to Barrett again. He's going to try this into the court and hit again. 21 points, all from 3.
And he has been absolutely squared up and dominant so far. They just haven't found an answer at the perimeter. Contested, uncontested. Carthage has been getting him exactly the looks he's great at making.
Here's Huber. Multiple steps, but again, nothing called. The ball loose in the far corner. I believe it'll go back with Lebanon. 6:05 to go here in the third quarter. Carthage up 7. Huber will inbound. Yellow Jackets came in 6-18. Carthage 9-15. Carthage 3-7 in conference. Here's Thornhill. Ball tipped, but it goes off to another Yellow Jacket. Back to Huber. He'll back up on a three. Bad aim, no good. Pescar, opposite side for the rebound. Now the pass picked off from Latham. It goes back to Huber. Down underneath. Reverse layup is no good, but there's a follow. Givens got the follow on an easy shot that missed, but Givens took up the slack, 40-35. Latham into Ray, goes around Givens, tries to put it up, and a foul. That's a nice call. So Ray back to the line. And Givens, that's his second.
That was a nice play there underneath by Ray. We don't see Evan King on the floor right now. So Landon Ray's matchup is always going to end up being the top scorer of the opposite team. And for this exact moment, for who's on the court, it really would be one of the biggest weapons, the senior Antoine Givens. He's been giving Carthage fits on both ends, and he's doing very well in all other aspects of the game. So
Ray missed it. Pescar then overshoots the layup, and we have a foul on Lebanon. That'll go on Gavin Gottman. That's 2 on him, I believe. Nope, number 1. Great job by Pescar to fight for that rebound, but then he overshot the layup.
Pescar, not the biggest guy. You obviously want to have Landon Jackson around, but Pescar, very athletic, sneakily athletic, standing about 6 feet tall. A nice player to have in.
Here's Ray going for a right corner three, and it will not go down. The ball goes off of Huber, off to Goforth, back to Huber. Back to Goforth on the right wing. Now the corner, lob inside to Givens. He'll drive and then fire it to the corner. Driving baseline, Huber underneath the goal, back to the wing. 3 try over there, but Gottman, it will not go. Pescar again with a rebound. And then Latham gets ran over. Ball picked up, and the shot no good, but a foul. And Latham is still on the floor.
Yeah, and that's a very, very odd no call there. Didn't exactly even have the ball ripped from him, almost just got hit sticked, and the ball popped out. Refs, I'm not sure what they were thinking as far as not having enough contact there to put a whistle down. And there's a conversation right now between Coach Nathan Morris and the referees.
Foul was on Ray, number 1, and Gottman got one. 5 points. Dominic Medlock. Nope, that's the wrong team. It's Jalen Irvin coming in. I'm so used to watching Carthage in white. And the next one, it is good. The lead down to 4. It's been 7 in this half. 8's been the largest, and we have a foul in the backcourt on Lebanon. I'll give them 3 team fouls. Okay. Slow posting the fouls, it's 4.
And kind of in direct opposition to what we saw in the first quarter, where there was 2 total team fouls in the first half. We haven't even reached the halfway point in the third quarter, and there's 6 total team fouls.
Here's Pescar trying to get out of trouble on the far side. Needs to get it across, getting close to 10. Latham, and they can't do it. Or they get a timeout in. I think they got a timeout. And that's the case. 41-37 in favor of Carthage. Back here in 1 minute. Tiger Basketball Music Radio 93.5.
Boomer's Barbecue at 1123 West Central Avenue in Carthage cheers on our Carthage Tigers. From the coaches to the parents and teachers, it takes a lot of effort to help our student athletes and the rest of the student body reach their goals. And Boomer's Barbecue salutes all who make our Tigers great. Boomers is proud to be a sponsor of this broadcast, and they thank you for your business over the years. Once a Tiger, always a Tiger. Carthage alumni Willie Wagner and the entire crew at Boomers Barbecue say, "Go Tigers, go Blue."
The owners, management, and employees of H.E. Williams give a big salute to the students, players, coaches, and families of our Carthage Tigers. H.E. Williams knows that setting goals, honesty, and hard work are what make the Tigers great both in and outside the game. With a long tradition of being a major employer in Carthage, H.E. Williams is proud to call Carthage home and knows the importance of Made in the USA. H.E. Williams is honored to be a part of these Carthage Tiger broadcasts and says, "Go Big Blue."
Get it across, gets to the left corner, Barrett. Another 3 try. That one's going to go short. And the rebound, Gottman to Huber. Huber works his way through the lane, right side layup. Oh, a late call. But you got to go with the foul. That will go on Ray, number 2. Even though they came up empty, that was a good move to take that timeout because you hadn't used one yet.
Right, and then there was a dangerous pass afterwards, nearly resulted in a turnover. Playing a little bit too risky with the full court press right in your face like that. You got to draw up something maybe a little bit more creative rather than just trying to sneak it into your biggest, most physical player.
Huber got 1. Number 2 try to make it a 2-point game, and it is 41-39 Carthage. 4:13 to go in the third quarter. Pescar pressured and almost thrown away. It is. Ball too far in front. Ray couldn't get to it. So now a chance for Lebanon to get the lead with a 3-pointer.
Yeah, and they closed this gap at light speed.
Here's the 3 try, and there it is. And we have a foul in the backcourt. So Lebanon, 7th lead for them. Carthage has led 6 times. And Gottman, his 3rd foul. That goes over the limit, so Carthage hopefully can take advantage of this. Be Ray to the free throw line.
Carthage going to get 4 minutes of bonus here in this third quarter. Wouldn't be surprised if Lebanon also eventually reaches the threshold, but at the moment the Tigers' offense is kind of slow to the point that you accept this pretty graciously.
And Ray misses the first one. Well, you mentioned the first half how they took King out. Carthage had their surge, and they're doing this without King.
That is true. He's playing with 3 fouls. You want to have him more toward the end of the contest for sure. But they've been able to substitute pretty well and make good on the rest of the players on the court.
Ray missed them both. Stays 42-41 for Lebanon. Huber on the wing. Off to Goforth. Down inside the lane. Free throw line. Goforth. Huber again. Now to Thornhill. Bounce pass and a kick. So Lebanon will get possession right of the goal. 3:37 to go in the third. And Huber will trigger. They get it to Thornhill on the wing. Holds it, bounce pass across the court. Now back to Huber. Huber is zigzagging through the lane left side. Shot too strong, and the rebound in the lane. Jackson tries to shed a yellow jacket there. You know how that can be difficult. Here's Latham. Now back over to Jackson. Now Latham again, top of the key. He starts the drive. Cut off. Back to Ray. Fakes a 3. Comes in the lane. Bobbles the ball. But perseveres and lays it in. Lead back to Carthage. This is our 9th lead change of the game. Here's an air ball for a 3, and it goes to Latham on the other side. Fast break. Here's Barrett. He's going to try a 3, and it's good. Wow, what a difference a day makes. That's another song. 46-42.
That's 8 3-pointers for Barrett on this game. This is the kind of guy he can be for you on any given night. You just want to see him more consistently.
Around they go to the left wing. It is Goforth. Now backing up for a 3, and it's good. Is Harrison Howe. 46-45 Carthage. 2:16 to go. Quarter 3. Hook pass dangerous and picked off. Layup is no good. And Carthage got it back. So break there. Here is Jackson ahead to Ray. Now back Latham. Latham again dangerously passing, and he got called on the travel. He got caught in between.
Yeah, whenever you're dribbling down court and you find yourself in the air, you got to be able to get the ball out by the time that you're at the peak of your verticality there. Latham Staines about 6'2", had time to get it down court to Barrett like he was trying to, but just didn't keep his eyes up in time.
Lebanon again a chance to take the lead. Here comes Huber in the lane and goes up for it. Swatted, but it goes back to Lebanon. Thornhill got it. Back to Howe. He's through the lane, and he puts it in for the lead. So they had a chance there on the block, but Lebanon up by 1. They've led by as many as 3. Here's Barrett. Down to Jackson. Jackson dribbles out. Now back to Mack. Around to Jackson, around to Barrett. Thought about it in the lane. Ray, and a reach around and a foul. That'll go on Goforth.
And Ray obviously struggling a little bit from the free throw line. Maybe if you're Lebanon, you don't feel quite as bad about it with his struggles so far tonight from the stripe. But for Carthage, you take every opportunity you can to just continue to build along. Try to find a surge a bit later. Find your shooters.
And he got that one to go. He's probably the best free throw shooter, but he has episodes of coldness, and he had it just a few minutes ago. Hopefully he can get this one.
Right, when you're taking likely somewhere between 8 and 10 attempts a game, it can definitely turn into a little bit of a dry motion.
So we had a brief tie. Now Carthage leads again, 48-47, 1:18 to go in the third. Huber driving. Now back up top. Goforth. Inside Givens, and they tried the flop. Carthage not successful. Givens, 2 shots on the try, no good. He got it for a third time. Kick it back out 3 left wing. It's short. Cooper Jackson says, let's get rid of this silliness and take it at the court. Less than a minute to go. Here is Barrett, Latham. Hook pass into Ray. Back to Mack. Now again, Ray, Latham tries to draw the defender. Now back to Mack on the left wing. Back to Latham, 38 seconds to go. Carthage in no particular hurry to shoot right now. Here's Latham. Down to 30 seconds. Back to Mack. In the lane, Ray. Now Jackson. Latham on the right wing. Just don't get an offensive foul. Here's Mack on the left corner. Lob way out to the wing, Latham. Now back to Mack. Around Latham again, 8 seconds to go, so now you start to make the move. Here's Latham trying to drive, put it up with the right hand, it won't float in, tip try no good, Ray got it once. Half a second, and a weak shot to the other end of the court, and the quarter is over with Carthage leading 48-47. We're going to take a little bit longer break here, 2 minutes, and come back with the fourth quarter. This is Tiger Basketball, Music Radio 93.5.
Boomer's Barbecue at 1123 West Central Avenue in Carthage cheers on our Carthage Tigers. From the coaches to the parents and teachers, it takes a lot of effort to help our student athletes and the rest of the student body reach their goals. And Boomer's Barbecue salutes all who make our Tigers great. Boomers is proud to be a sponsor of this broadcast, and they thank you for your business over the years. Once a Tiger, always a Tiger. Carthage alumni Willie Wagner and the entire crew at Boomers Barbecue say, go Tigers, go blue.
The owners, management, and employees of H.E. Williams give a big salute to the students, players, coaches, and families of our Carthage Tigers. H.E. Williams knows that setting goals, honesty, and hard work are what make the Tigers great both in and outside the game. With a long tradition of being a major employer in Carthage, H.E. Williams is proud to call Carthage home and knows the importance of Made in the USA. H.E. Williams is honored to be a part of these Carthage Tiger broadcasts and says, go Big Blue.
Since 1978, Reeves Tire and Automotive has been servicing the repair, tire, and wheel needs of the 4 states, offering a full line of tire industry top brands at competitive prices and car and truck repair with superior service and experience that can't be beat. Reeves Tire and Automotive is located at 2504 Grand Avenue and open 8 to 5 Monday through Friday and 8 to noon on Saturdays. Get rolling with Reeves and get rolling with the Carthage Tigers. Go Big Blue.
During this Carthage Tiger broadcast, Freeman Health System congratulates all Carthage students, both athletes and those cheering on the Tigers. Teamwork, honesty, and integrity are qualities that will help make those young students the community leaders of tomorrow. Locally owned, not-for-profit, and nationally recognized, and with over 80 specialties across more than 30 locations in the 4-state area, Freeman Health System provides a wide array of medical and behavioral health services. Freeman Health System. Care matters here.
Put it home and a foul. So we have a bonus coming up. 50-47 with the free throw pending.
And in that first 30-some seconds of action, we saw Carthage struggling a little bit to move the ball around a little bit. Ended up obviously requiring an inbound pass. Latham tried the lob, and instead Ray made the smart decision, came down with it, ended up getting 3 instead of 2.
Landon close to 20. I'll have to tally it up next break. Barrett already with 21. Actually 24 as I look at that. Here's Givens. Back to Huber. He goes from the free throw line. That one's off target. And Latham on the rebound. Latham and Browning. Jackson, Barrett, Ray. Minute gone, final quarter. Hook to Barrett on the left wing. Now back to Latham. And Latham looking to hook it and gets it to Ray. Goes from the top of the key. It will not go down. Fight for the rebound. Could have been a foul called either way there. Lebanon comes out with it at the other end now, cross court. 3 try over there is no good. Ray had the rebound for a moment. There's King. He missed it. He got it back, and then we have a whistle. Not much more you could do. You pretty much figured Carthage was going to get a foul called on that play.
Well, and I'll point something out. We didn't see Zane Browning for a series of minutes. The moment that King stepped back on the court, Zane Browning was back out there on the floor doing his best to make sure he didn't touch the ball in the offensive end. Ended up there getting it on the rebound. Was able to get his arms up and get a foul.
And the free throw goes down on the front side. That gives him 10. He was scoreless in the third. Next one on the way, and that one is no good. Jackson on the rebound. Got to get that second shot. Rebound. Here is Latham. Lob pass. Now to the left corner. Back inside Ray. Dribbles once. He's open. And he can't finish the shot, but he goes to the line. And he's hurt. Hopefully it's just the old funny bone. The elbow apparently came down on one of the bodies. It got hit just right. He'll go ahead and give it a try. The foul was on Thornhill, his first. Ray gets it to go.
And we saw there on that last play, we saw the Yellow Jackets zone kind of got sucked up toward the midcourt. That's the perfect thing you want to see if you're Landon Ray.
And he gets the second one to roll off, but he has 21 points. 4-point game, 52-48 Carthage with 6:15 to go. Here's Huber to King. Now off to Irvin. He'll drive. He slid his feet. King is open. Ball knocked away Ray, but right back King, and he finishes off on the second try. 52-50 Carthage. Off to Latham on the right side. Now he'll go toward the key. Now backs away. Now to Jackson. He pulls up for about 10. And that one won't. Oh, it almost crawled back in there, but it'll go to Lebanon, and they get a chance to get the lead, but it's picked off. Latham. He'll bring it over. And off to the corner, Browning. He gets killed. He hits the deck, but he's a quarterback. He can handle it. Foul, second personal on Howe.
And notably the 4th team foul already of the quarter. Carthage might hit the bonus even quicker than they did in the third.
Here's Ray. Left side, down inside, underneath Browning. Nearly slid the feet. Now off to Barrett, tries another 3. That one's going to die. So the lead stays 2. Bringing it up is Huber. Thornhill. Huber again, now back to the right of the paint. King tries the move, puts it up, and contact. That's on Ray, that's number 4. Nope, it's going to go to Browning. And that's his third. So Jackson, Ray, and Browning each have 3. Chance for the tie with 2 free throws. King has 12, 13.
Foul trouble starting to become a plague slightly for both sides. I would say for Carthage, 3 of your biggest starters are the ones that are in the danger zone so far. Not something that you want to see if you're the Tigers. The Yellow Jackets a little bit more spread out in terms of where the personal fouls have fallen.
And the tie not there. Tie up. And timeout Lebanon. So they got possession long enough to call the timeout, so they'll end up with the ball when we come back. 52-51, Carthage over Lebanon. Back in 1 minute, Tiger Basketball Music Radio 93.5.
Specialty Risk Management is a proud supporter of the Carthage Tigers. Looking for top-notch insurance coverage? Look no further than Specialty Risk Insurance Agency, one of the nation's leading agribusiness insurance agencies. And our expertise in construction and commercial insurance is making us second to none. Our agents just don't sell insurance. They live and work in the industries they protect, giving us unmatched industry knowledge. We understand the risks you face and know how to keep you protected. Call Specialty Risk Insurance Agency today at 417-359-5470. Go Big Blue!
Jaspertronics, just east of the square in Carthage, knows how persistence and determination help people achieve their goals, and they wish our Carthage Tigers all the best. Jaspertronics, locally owned and operated, offers a complete product line of decorative, smart home and office lighting, 3D printers, as well as a growing array of consumer electronics. For more information and to see all the things Jaspertronics offers, go to jaspertronics.com. Rob Gall and staff at Jaspertronics say, "Go Tigers, go!"
Left corner 3 by Howe gives Lebanon their 9th lead of the game, and that is our 10th lead change. And we have a foul of half court. That's on King. That's his 4th. And it is. Back to the line, Carthage. But now they're down 2.
Yeah, that was King trying to get in the cookie jar around the half court there. Carthage having trouble breaking the press, but Lebanon bailing him out on multiple occasions.
First one is good. Barrett has 24. That is 22 there for Ray on that free throw. Trying for the tie, and no good. It rimmed out. So Lebanon up 1, 4.5 to go in the game, 54-53. Huber to Howe. Back on the right side, Goforth. Back to Huber again, now out to the wing. Thornhill. Givens out high. Round to Huber, tries to go into the lane. Kind of carried the ball, carried it a second time. Now they get it back to Huber up top. Now he spins through the lane, right side, got an opening, fouled. Now, am I seeing things, or is that a carry at least on one of those two?
It looked, I could maybe see how there was a little bit of a gather step on the second one. The first one definitely looked like there was a little bit too much action with the feet while the ball was still in his hand, but nonetheless, we arrive at this point.
And the free throw is good, 2-point lead for Lebanon. Carthage had 2 8-point leads second quarter, had a 7-point lead early in the third. Now Lebanon, their biggest lead's only been 3 when they've had it. Maybe do it again here, and they do. So 56-53, 4 minutes to go. Here's Barrett. Now to Latham. Lob pass to the corner. Barrett for the tie, and on target.
And he's been lights out tonight. He's been such a big part of this Carthage offense. Almost half of the scoring for the Tigers in this singular game.
Driving, layup, stripped away by Jackson. Chance for Carthage to get the lead back here at 3:30 to go. 56-56, Latham to the corner. Barrett again. Oh my goodness, he did it again.
That was one of the most contested threes I think we've seen made in this whole season, Barrett had a hand in his face there from the right corner. A brilliant play there. Give him 10 threes for the night.
30 points now for Barrett. Here's a follow-away shot, good. Make it a 1-point game and a timeout. So we'll take another break. 3:06 to go. 59-58. Carthage back in 1 minute. Tiger Basketball Music Radio 93.5.
Tiger Sports is all about teamwork, dedication, and a commitment to excellence. Dr. Michael Woody and the team at Peachtree Dental support all of the players and coaches that make Tiger Sports so great. They offer a full range of treatment options that can be personalized to meet your unique needs and expectations, including orthodontics for all ages. Peachtree Dental always welcomes new patients of every age. For a better dental experience, give Peachtree Dental a call at 358-2233. Go Tigers!
Vintage Timekeepers is rooting for the Carthage Tigers, and they hope you'll cheer them on too. Vintage Timekeepers knows that hard work, setting goals, volunteering, and building relationships are important things that improve character and create success in life. Our young students learn those life skills in the classroom and in team sports. Chris and staff at Vintage Timekeepers across the street from the Carthage Post Office wants the best for our student athletes and entire student body. Join them in saying, Go Tigers!
Tony Williams State Farm Insurance is a proud supporter of Carthage Tiger Athletics. If life has fouled you out of the game or you just need better coverage, Tony Williams and his experienced team can help get you back in the game with the best coverage for your specific needs. Auto, home, life, business, and more. In the office, over the phone, or online, there's several ways to get a free quote today. Tony Williams State Farm Insurance, located at 2232 Grand Avenue. Tony Williams says, Go Tigers!
Fishes it out over to Latham. Latham now back over to Barrett. Again, Latham. 2:48 remaining. Latham cut off and trying to get around the defender. Goes to the wing, and he'll dish it back to Barrett. Now to Jackson. Out high, Latham. Now Jackson. Right there, parallel to Coach Morris on the sidelines. Now to Latham. To Jackson. And to Ray. Bounce pass. One dribble Browning. Back out to Latham. Taking some time off, but you're going to have to convert. Taking all this time off, you got to make it count. Here's Latham coming to the 2-minute mark, or before Lebanon decides to start fouling. Here is Latham. Comes close to the arc on the right side. Now back out to Jackson. 1:50 remaining. Carthage by a scant point, 59-58. Here's Barrett, now to Browning. Now back to Jackson. To Barrett on the wing. Down to a minute and a half. Jackson comes back with it, goes in, back out. Just playing keep away right now, Jackson. Dishes back to Latham. Round two, Jackson. Latham hooks it back to Jackson. And we have a whistle and a foul. That'll stop the clock at 1:15. So it'll send Cooper Jackson to the line. Foul on Irvin, his first. So now free throw is in and out.
And that's not exactly what you can afford to do when you take all that time off the clock. Now with one bucket, Lebanon can put you in a really, really tough spot, and you'll have even less time to convert and get the look that you want.
They could do the very same thing, go for the last shot. Here's Jackson's second try, and it's too hard. Rebound goes to Givens, so all that, and it's still a 1-point game. And here comes Huber. He goes to the wing, now out high. King playing with 4 fouls. And here's a definite charge, I would think. Yes. Lebanon can't believe the call, but I can't believe they can't believe the call.
Yeah, you can see he lowered the shoulder there. That's something they're outlawing in football at this point in time. That's just a a great call there by the refs to be able to recognize that.
That looked like the great Stan Hansen with the lariat on that one. The foul goes on Howe. And you ask Howe, well, tell you what, this Lebanon lineup, you could make a Abbott Costello routine out of it. Here is Barrett, down to 48 seconds, still a 1-point game. Barrett double teamed, and they finally foul him, so he'll go to the line. Who are they going to call it on? I think Givens is trying to stay in the game. That's his fourth. So again, important free throws.
And you like Barrett, one of your shooters here at the line, to try and help you stack this one up, put Lebanon in a harder position.
And it is finally good. To that point, he had 30, and they were all threes. He's had 10 threes. I think that'd be close or not a school record.
We'll have to check up on that whenever we get back, but no matter what, an incredible night here from Barrett. Something that has matched performances only so far by probably Landon Ray on the season.
Second free throw good, a full one-possession game now, 61-58, 35 seconds in the game. King on the left wing. Lob pass deflected, stolen by Jackson. 26 seconds to go. To Latham, they're going to try to foul him, and they do with 22 seconds. Who got a hand on that? I saw it go back to Jackson.
I believe it was Zane Browning there, standing in the lane. He's such a disruptor in the middle. I didn't actually know he was the school quarterback. Call him offense and defense there. He's just such a gritty player, creating so many opportunities. And in this instance, that steal might end up being what helps Carthage put this one away.
And Henry needs at least one of two here to make it a two-trip game.
I believe that's Barrett at the free throw line.
Okay, I thought it was Latham. Well, he needs to make one of two.
Yeah, Ray waited for Barrett to end up coming for him, had all three other Tigers around him, and he said, no, 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 no.
And yes on the free throw. It's like Sam Weich one time. He's getting clobbered by the Chiefs, and he said, we need subs, we need bodies, even if they're bad. I'm to the point. Anybody in blue, shoot it, and then he gets 2 of 2. So now it's a 5-point game with 18 seconds. 3 try, no good. A little hooking going on there by King. Barrett got it in the corner with 11 seconds, and it's going to be a foul.
And they wanted the quick 3 there from Huber. Set it up well, but Latham so lengthy, plays that point forward part so well. Ended up still getting a decent contest off there, drew a foul as well. That'll be the 4th foul as well on number 20, Gavin Gottman. So now even more Yellow Jackets playing with 4 fouls, and by the end of the game, it's not even going to matter. No one will foul out.
And that one will go out. So he needs the second one to make it a full 2-possession game and a timeout. 11 seconds left to go. Carthage up by 5 right now, 63-58, back in a minute. Tiger Basketball Music Radio 93.5.
Just as an athletic team relies on teamwork to reach its goals, a business depends on its staff to complement each other's strengths and function as a team to achieve its goals. The certified public accounting firm of Schmidt Associates wants to be a member of your team and help you reach your financial goals. Their small business accounting, payroll, and advisory services could help ensure your financial success. Call Schmidt Associates at 358-6090. Schmidt Associates, more than checks and balances.
The owners, staff, and management at Sirloin Stockade wish the Carthage Tigers a successful year, not only in athletics but also in the classroom. Sirloin Stockade knows that hard work and diligent effort are keys to achieving goals, and they look forward to those young students embracing the challenges of tomorrow. Sirloin Stockade is proud to be part of the Carthage Tiger broadcast, and they remind you to stop by before the game or during the weekend for a delicious meal that's just as good as home cooked. Sirloin Stockade, 1027 West Central in Carthage.
They lead by 5, and they lead by 6. Second free throw good. 35 points so far for Barrett. 8 seconds, and why are we stopping the clock this time? Foul on Latham. That's his 4th.
And I've always had a thought in my head, if the deficit is more than the number of seconds on the clock, it likely is not going to be likely not going to see the comeback, and we've just about reached that territory here.
And here's Huber, and there's another foul. Carthage did this the other night. They make the offense reset every time and stop the clock, and they have that much less time to work with. It was Huber, who's had a pretty good game for Lebanon. He was slow getting up, but now it's down to 6.5 seconds. He'll have to go to the free throw line.
Went down hard, stayed on the floor. Latham helped him up, but likely hoping he gets subbed out here. Coach Ryan Toombs is having a conversation with the refs, thinking that should be maybe a bit more intense of a foul.
Yeah. Well, you win that case, you get 2 and the ball, so that's not really a bad situation to try to negotiate for that. You get a flagrant foul, then you get the ball. And the next free throw is good. So 6 seconds remaining. Jack Carlton will check in. Browning will go out. 64-59. Jackson, are they going to try to foul? Doesn't look like it. That will do it. Carthage down midway through the fourth. They come back and win it 64-59. We'll go 3 minutes, 30 seconds and come back. Tiger Basketball Music Radio 93.5.
Hurricane Car Wash is cheering for the Carthage Tigers. Hurricane Car Wash serves Carthage and surrounding towns with all the options a car wash should offer. With 2 types of state-of-the-art automatic washes, you'll be back on the road in no time. Got a big rig? No problem. Our big truck bays can handle it all. And our hand wash bays give you everything you need to get your vehicle sparkling. Hurricane Car Wash has it all, even a pet wash service in our Touch 4 Wash app. Make your ride shine like new. Hurricane Car Wash, where clean meets convenience. HurricaneCarWash.net for locations. Go Big Blue.
Community National Bank and Trust is a proud sponsor of this Carthage Tiger basketball opening tip-off. Loyalty, hard work, and dedication are key elements of any successful team. And Community National Bank and Trust appreciates everyone's efforts in making the Carthage Tigers a success this year. As a valued member of the Carthage community, Community National Bank and Trust is there to be a reliable teammate for you and your family. The local bank that's small enough to know you, yet big enough to serve you. Community National Bank and Trust, member FDIC.
Assured Partners of Missouri, formerly Beimdeck Insurance, a proud supporter of the Carthage Tigers. Smart coaches build great team members, a solid game plan, and only have the best equipment for their players. Assured Partners of Missouri applies this same philosophy when putting together an insurance program to insure your Carthage Tiger family or business. When scouting for insurance, pick the right agent for your team. Give Assured Partners of Missouri a call at 417-358-4007. Go Big Blue.
Where will you be in 4 years? At Missouri Southern State University, we're here to help you achieve your life goals. Small class sizes allow you to develop a more personal relationship with your instructors and practice your skills in immersive environments. From a healthcare simulation center to crime scene investigation, state-of-the-art science labs, a mock courtroom, and much more. Study abroad opportunities can help you develop a global mindset. Learn more about our high-quality educational opportunities at mssu.edu.
There are gonna be times when you hit the ground running, and times when you just hit the ground hard. Mercy is ready for all of it, with specialists who not only have a heart for athletes, but for the people who support them. So when you have a health challenge to overcome, choose the team that considers every one of your victories one of ours. Find your Mercy provider at mercy.net/victory. That's mercy.net/victory. Mercy, your life is our life's work.
Just like a great coach, State Farm agent Jerry Poston at 1601 South Garrison in Carthage can help you develop a game plan for your insurance needs. Whether it's car, home, life, health, or business insurance, Agent Jerry Poston can dig into the playbook and help you find the affordable coverage you need. When your life and goals change, Agent Jerry Poston will be there to help you adjust your insurance game plan with a free family insurance checkup. So, for all of your insurance needs, call on a winner. State Farm agent Jerry Poston at 1601 South Garrison or call 417-358-5052.
The love of a family is a very special thing. From the time we are children, it's our family that teaches us how to walk and how to talk, that gives us a sense of belonging. The wisdom of our grandparents is passed down through our parents and then on to future generations through our children. The love of a family never grows old. It just grows. A love that lasts forever. The Nell Mortuary in Carthage, locally owned since 1882.
Along with Logan Carnes, Jim Taylor here as the Tigers get it done 64-59. It was 13-13 after one. Carthage led 35-31. They almost blew an 8-point lead in that half. Then they led by one, 48-47. Got it out to 2 possessions, but then Lebanon came back. I think led by 4 at one point, but after that, Carthage came back, both at the line and a couple of threes. There was only 3 field goals. The rest came from the line in that fourth.
Yeah, it was by the end of it the exact opposite of how we started.
Yeah.
Which was what felt like a very clean game of basketball turned into what felt like a very emotional game of basketball from both sides. Obviously, Lebanon senior night. Wanted to let your guys go out on a good note. A lot of hard playing. Some key players in the starting lineups ended up garnering a bit of foul trouble somewhere around the second quarter, earlier in the second half, depending on which player you're talking about. But Carthage, they found exactly the guys that they wanted to get it done tonight, and those guys did it in numbers.
And on numbers, it's easy to tally the Carthage scoring tonight because 35 of it went to Jonah Barrett. He had 10 threes and then 5 from the line. Landon Ray, 22. Both of them were in the 20s early fourth quarter. And Cooper Jackson had a 3 and a 2 and a 2 late for 7. And that's all the Carthage scoring. Adds up to 64. So you get it. I call that economy, but I would like to see a little more evenly distribution on the scoring.
Absolutely you would, and there were some times that you would want to see maybe some more elevated playmaking skills, maybe from Latham standing in the front court. You see Browning a lot of the time trying to direct traffic from inside the three-point line, and it doesn't always result in the best looks for this team. Several of those Barrett threes came with the defender straight in his mouth, really. It was a pretty difficult shooting night in terms of anybody who's not exactly wonderful at making three-pointers, but they got a guy they're not afraid handing it to over 10 times a game, and today he managed to convert 10 of them. So you can't argue with the results.
We'll go through the Lebanon scoring, then take our last break. It was 12 for Mason Huber, Harrison Howe with 14, Gavin Gottman with 6, Antoine Gibbons with 5, 2 for Jag Goforth, and Noah Thornhill 7 and 13 for Evan King as Carthage wins 64-59. We'll wrap it up and tell you about Friday night, the last regular season game. And said we were going to touch on the tournaments. We'll try to do that. A little quick review. We'll do that more Friday night. But we'll come back here for the last time in 3.5 minutes. Tiger Basketball, Music Radio 93.5.
Carthage McDonald's, a proud supporter of the Tigers. They recognize the importance of teamwork. The R9 sports program is something to be proud of. The coaches, players, and each family member make a lot of sacrifices to create a winning team. The many practices, court and field preparation, the disappointments, and the great moments are all part of learning to win at life itself. Your Carthage McDonald's, locally owned and operated by the Marshall Rice family. Go Big Blue.
The law firm of Webster & Carlton knows that it takes more than athletes to make a great team. From the coaches and teachers to parents and extended family, it takes the entire community to support our student athletes and make the Carthage Tigers a success. Webster & Carlton is a proud sponsor of this Carthage Tigers sports broadcast, and they salute everyone who are cheering for our Tigers. The law firm of Webster & Carlton, offices in Joplin, 417-781-5690. Go Tigers and go Big Blue!
Your local shelter insurance agent, Stephen McKay, is proud to be part of the Carthage community and knows that planning for the future makes all the difference in a person's life. The personal values of hard work, truth, and honesty will help our young students become good citizens and the leaders of tomorrow. Stephen McKay of Shelter Insurance can help you get the right coverage for your family, home, vehicles, and more. Offices just east of Central and Garrison in Carthage. He's a proud sponsor of this Carthage Tiger broadcast and says, "Go Tigers!"
Race Brothers Farm and Home Supply is proud to support our Carthage Tigers. Roy Mason and the whole crew know that teamwork makes the dream work, and they want the best for our Tigers. Race Brothers offers top quality clothing, tools, and livestock supplies to keep our community strong. Stop by 2309 Fairlawn Drive in Carthage or shop online at racebros.com to gear up. Let's join Roy and all the employees at Race Brothers Farm and Home Supply and cheer on our Tigers. Race Brothers, proudly local.
Is your office ready to be a workplace of the future? Does that mean whizzing around on hoverboards and robots answering phones? Maybe, but we'd suggest trying more useful technology first. Pearson Kelly can set you up with tech that lets your whole team work from anywhere, collaborate on devices, and always have the information they need to do their job. Keeping up with technology can be stressful. We're here to simplify it for you. Whether your office has an internal IT team or not, we have options to fit your needs. Find us at pearsonkelly.com and let us make technology simple for you.
Jeff Hodkin American Family Insurance Agency is rooting on our Carthage Tigers. On the gridiron and in life, having the right coverage is always important. And Jeff Hodkin has over 25 years experience helping individuals, families, and businesses in the 4 states get the coverage they need. If you feel like your insurance needs an audible, give Jeff Hodkin a call today. For your free quote, 359-3399. Or stop by the office at 800 South Garrison in Carthage today. Jeff Hodkin American Family Insurance says, "Go Tigers!"
Just as an athletic team relies on teamwork to reach its goals, a business depends on its staff to complement each other's strengths and function as a team to achieve its goals. The certified public accounting firm of Schmidt Associates wants to be a member of your team and help you reach your financial goals. Their small business accounting, payroll, and advisory services could help ensure your financial success. Call Schmidt Associates at 358-6090. Schmidt Associates, more than checks and balances.
4:59, they go to 10-15 and 4-7 overall. Lebanon goes to 6-19, and we'll do a little touch here on the districts, which will be held in the Kansas City area, and gets underway with the Carthage girls on Monday.
They absolutely do. On Monday, the Lady Tigers will be taking part in the Class 6 District 6 tournament that'll be happening in downtown Kansas City. Starting off on Monday, March 2nd at 4:30 against Raymore Peculiar, a team that's also under 500. So a winnable game for the Lady Tigers to continue advancing. They will play the winner of the 2-7 game. Should they be victorious in their first round, they could end up with a rematch with Joplin or end up against St. Teresa's Academy. That game, if they should win on the 2nd, they will play on the 4th at 6:30. And if they make it to the championship game, that'll be played on March 6th, Friday at 6 p.m.
Then the boys go Tuesday night, and that'll be a 5:30 start from Rockhurst High over on State Line Road. And it's 5:30 start. Rockhurst seeded number 1, Carthage at number 8, and the next bracket will be the 5th. The semifinals, they move over to Truman High, and we've been there 3 years ago. And the championship game from March 7th on the boys' side at 6 from Truman High School. But one more regular season super night, and we're going to Willard, so if it's the last regular season, we got another senior night to watch. So we've got to watch more Tigers graduate.
It'll be nice, though. You know, it's nice to honor the young athletes and all the work that they do. We love to do it for, our Carthage Tigers back home. Let the seniors have their spotlight for a little bit, but we also like when things move along, maybe just a little bit.
And we'll move on out of here. We'll be there Friday night from Willard at around 6 o'clock. For the girls' game, followed by the boys. Thanks to Logan here and OJ helping out in the cameras. He's winding down his tour of duty here. I think he's got Willard, and that's it.
I believe so.
So we appreciate all the stuff he's done the last 18 months or so. And our final score again, thanks to Ron, the studio too, by the way. And final score again, Carthage 64, Lebanon 59. We'll talk to you Friday from Willard at around 6. And good night here from Lebanon.
And thank you for tuning in for the Carthage Tigers basketball on Music Radio and the Tiger Sports Network.
Now, to thank our proud sponsors.
We thank Assured Partners Insurance, Boomer's Barbecue, Carthage Area McDonald's, Carthage Dental Associates, Carthage Water and Electric, Community National Bank and Trust, Fair Acres YMCA, Fast Monkey Auto, Freeman Health System, G3 Family Entertainment, H.E. Williams, Hurricane Car Wash, Jaspertronics, Jeff Hodkin of American Family Insurance. We also thank Jerry Poston of State Farm Insurance, Kathleen Carter of American Family Insurance, Nell Mortuary, Adam Bridges of Farm Bureau Insurance, Matthew Sherrill Shelter Insurance, Mercy Hospital Carthage, MSSU, Old Missouri Bank, Ott's Food Products, Peachtree Dental, Pearson Kelly, Race Brothers Farm and Home Supply, Reeves Tire and Automotive, Schmidt CPAs and Advisors. Also, Schrader's Towing and Filling Station, Schreiber Foods, Sirloin Stockade, Specialty Risk Insurance, Stephen McKay of Shelter Insurance, Tony Kennard of Wells Fargo Investments, Tony Williams of State Farm Insurance, Turf Tamers, Vintage Timekeepers, the law firm of Webster & Carlton, Whistler's Hamburgers and Daylight Donuts, and Zyder Tax Services. We thank all our Carthage Tiger partner sponsors for supporting this broadcast and internet stream. Be sure to seek out these local businesses first if you need any of their services or products. And lastly, we thank you, our loyal listeners and viewers, for tuning in. This has been a service of the Carthage Tiger Sports Network, Music Radio 93.5 and 1490 KDMO.